This playthrough is rated E for everyone. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of SpongeBob HeroPants. In the last episode, we continued to explore through SpongeBob's brain to collect the last of the pages and find out who's causing all this trouble. Now we must continue on, and today we're going to choose a new companion, Mr. Krabs, who owns the Krabby Patty formula and owns his own. He's an entrepreneur of Bikini Bottom, one of the most miserly men in all of Bikini Bottom, similar to Mr. Scrooge from Christmas Carol or Scrooge McDuck from Disney. Anyway, let's play.
Pencil at your disposal for the right price, of course.
Alright, looks like he calls himself Sir Pencil-Out, apparently. Well, he is a crab.
Ahoy! The super energy is full! Let's make the most of it!
Mr. Krabs. There's just something about, like, characters in cartoons that are, like, so greedy, but just so, I don't know if I call it, say, likable, but there's just something charming about them, like, you know, Mr. Krabs, Scrooge McDuck, you know, characters like that. Actually, there's only a couple of characters. Maybe I'm maybe we're going a little. There we go. He's also got a.
They call me the Crusher.
Apparently the spatulas in this world are basically lollipops. But let's see, Mr. Krabs. From what I remember the show, he is very stingy with his money. He has a rivalry with Mr. Plankton because they used to be business partners back in the day. He has a daughter called Pearl who's a whale, which we don't even know how that's physically possible, but if you analyze stuff like that, it'll make your nose bleed, so let's leave it at that. Looks like we got another push puzzle here. Let's get that out of the way. We gotta get past these gnarly candy canes that are blocking our way. Not that we couldn't eat them or anything like that. No, sir. Oh, well, game mechanics, am I right? Let's, what is that? Those are wafers, right? So that could be anything from, like, I guess you could say, what's the word,
Ooh! I look like a million bucks.
It's like Mr. Krabs kind of becomes like Iron Man or something like that, if that makes sense. Okay. I was wondering if I was actually supposed to go over here or if I accidentally, like, got over here too quickly because of the whole, you know, using superpowers to jump over chasms, but, I bet that's what Mr. Krabs is supposed to represent. He's supposed to represent superheroes that use, like, machinery or bodysuits to gain their powers, you know. Alright, so that one. I assume I was supposed to probably press the switch down earlier, but whoops. Oh well. I was too impatient. Too impatient. Let's see if we can get over there. Yeah! I used the jumping system to my advantage. Yeah, I might as well press it while we're. Oh right, he doesn't have a slam attack because of because I haven't upgraded him yet. Okay, so wait, then how would you get the switch if you can't move the cupcake all that way? Oh, you just have to hit it once. Well, I went the long way around. Mr. Krabs does nothing the standard way. Oh.
Let's make the most of it.
Actually, I can't do Mr. Krabs' voice. I can do like some of the other characters in the show, but Mr. Krabs, I can't really get down his accent. And it's easier just to say everyone's got an accent because that's kind of true. Everyone in the world has an accent. Just how effective are you of hitting that accent? Okay, let's get that treasure. Let's get that money A, money E, money ooh. Although some of that, I'll admit that even though SpongeBob himself is a crazy character, gets into crazy situations, Mr. Krabs has got his own set of like crazy adventures because he's all about money schemes and trying to find out the next big, next big money maker, like when he tried to take advantage of SpongeBob's new color patties or whatever they all are, and And then Mr. Krabs tricked SpongeBob into taking over the Krabby Patty restaurant in exchange for the color patties, and then ended up finding out the color patties make people's tongues and bodies turn different colors. Okay, obviously there's something over here. I want to see what's
Look at that! Disappearing act!
I assume Mr. Krabs is kind of be based more of like an actual, like, well, not an actual pirate, you know what I mean, like, you know, he has the kind of that speaking style. It's like, yar, I be a pirate. Except he's a pirate in the corporate world, which that might actually be a lot worse when you think about it. Anyway, let's keep going. Actually, what's his? Oh, well, I missed finding out what his power was. I was gonna press, but I mean, we still got the rest of the levels, so it's not like
Gumball machine. Well, that's a sticky problem. Sticky.
Well, we got over that one pretty quickly. It's quite a sticky situation, sir. We were able to overcome it. Oh. We got ourselves another page. Although we're missing quite a few. Man, I still have to go back and off screen and try to get the rest of the papers via two-player, via plugging in a second controller. Yeah, unfortunately, since I play games mainly solo, that I don't have a readily available second controller. I mean, I do, but it's a wireless one that requires batteries, and I haven't. I usually don't keep batteries around the house, so I might actually have to go like to the store and go buy some batteries just to finish a game. And the only reason I have a second controller is when I updated my Xbox to a more recent model, because I didn't suffer the red ring of death, but I thought my Xbox was going to do that eventually, so I decided to update it to a newer model whenever I had the money and the time to ride, which that was years ago. So I just swapped everything out for a new one, but I ended up keeping one of my old controllers from the old system, which is the wired one I use, and then I got a new wireless one with the system, but I have yet to utilize that, and since I didn't use it for so long and I left the batteries inside of it, the batteries went bad. I had to clean out my controller because battery leak, you know. Bad, yeah, that's not good when that happens, so. That's the sad thing about leaving batteries and things forever, is that if you're not going to use something that uses batteries, make sure to take them out when you're not using them. Otherwise, you know, the batteries could might leak. It doesn't happen all the time. Just in rare cases, batteries will leak if you leave them into certain things for a long time. Of course, that could be the same with anything. And who wants to talk about battery leakage? Gross. Gotta play some more SpongeBob as Mr. Krabs. Oh, I'm almost dead. How'd I die? Wait, how'd I die? Like, all of a sudden my HP just started disappearing. What happened? Did I... Huh. Okay, I died. That's... Wow. I might have to re-look online and find out what caused my life to just, like... Because, like, 1 second I'm talking about, like, batteries, and then the next second my, like, life's down to 1, and then I die. What the flip, man? Oh wait, no, that's Adventure Time. Talk. I don't know what the spatula? I don't know. I think I had a talk about that before. It's like, what's the word for exasperation, or you know, word of anger in the SpongeBob universe? Oh, it's the lollipop things for like shooting stuff at me, like bubbles or something, and they were, or candy, and it just was doing a lot of damage to me. Huh. Well, okay, Gabe, you killed me, so be proud of yourself. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Anyway. Alright. Let's get over here. I don't know what we're gonna find. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Be careful, Mr. Krabs. Aha. Smug as always, Mr. Krabs. You think if Mr. Krabs would want to earn a lot more money, you think he'd want to hire Squidward to work at his shop? Because Squidward clearly is a lazy fellow, and but he's just lazy enough to not want extra money from Mr. Krabs. Actually, never mind. Maybe he is the perfect employee for Mr. Krabs. I was about to comment about Mr. Krabs' business acumen when he hires like someone like Squidward, who's actually kind of intelligent, but we realize that Squidward is kind of just lazy enough to not actually like try to fight for more like money and stuff like that. Or maybe he's just working with Mr. Krabs long enough he realizes that that's you know, the world will burn up before Mr. Krabs pays anyone any more money. Or extra money, I mean. Oh, maybe I should have pushed the cupcake on there. I assume that's what I was supposed to do. Oh good, the graphics eventually caught up with it. I might actually die in these last couple levels. That's kind of sad, really. The fact that I'm actually dying in a game like this. Well, how about I start paying attention and start using like my superpowers and oh, what's the word? My burger bombs. That's it. I don't know. I was like having trouble trying to figure out the words. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yes, sir.
Free hugs! I'll take anything for free!
I must have to get another. Oh no, there's just another. Wait, is that a two-player? Oh no, I bet I can. I could either jump over there with my superpowers probably, or move some of the cupcakes over there so I can do that. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can superpower it. Okay, and come on! Ah, you cheeky monkey! I might actually have to get the. Oh, I better go back over there before my powers run out. Otherwise, I'll be stuck. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna need other powers. Actually, just beat these guys. Wow, I am surprised with how often I've died in this game. That's kind of pathetic. I can't believe that, actually. Huh. Alright. Anyway. Well, at least it just takes me back to the checkpoint, so it's not that punishing, really, but it is, like I said, I'm dying in a game meant for everyone and kids. What the heck? I could beat Dark Souls. What's up with this? Alright, anyway, let's God, really? Do I have to push all these cupcakes all the way over there just to get the that one switch? Uh-oh. Did I no. What? It won't let me. Oh, well then how am I supposed to? Okay, well then how am I supposed to get the I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a two-player thing because although there's no switch to say otherwise, because it won't let me move those cupcakes over there. So unless does it? No, it's pretty. All right, I'll just need just another two-player puzzle. Actually, did it say that somewhere? Maybe I missed that. No, I just see switches. Huh. One of the few times the game doesn't auto tell me that it's a two-player puzzle. All right. What? I pushed you on there. Come on. Slow graphics are slow. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the game has indications on when you can see those like little crumbly things on the side. That means you can't move the cupcake out of that sphere of influence. So, oh well. All right, let's ow, leave me alone. Quit hugging me. I don't want hugs. I don't like to be touched. Actually, that's kind of like I'm actually kind of like that in real life. Actually, I'm not a fan of physical contact with people. Nothing wrong with people, just not my thing. Just don't just appreciate my own personal space. And no, not safe space. Not safe space. I'm not that silly. Uh-oh, am I? Oh, okay, no, I can push it back up. I was about to say, did I get myself stuck? No, of course not. That was all part of the plan. Haha. We could... A little janky on that, but, alright, let's, get the rest of those, cupcakes on there. I wonder what happens if you play this on 4-player. Would it, split the screen into, would it split screen, or would it just do, like, what a lot of games do, where it, pull the camera back while, like, if I had, 4 players and we were trying to solve this puzzle about at the same time, with the camera just kind of, pull back? Probably, that would make a lot of sense. But anyway, let's get Mr. Krabs to push the rest of... Actually, why am I... Oh, actually, let me press Y while we're here, see what he does. Okay, he shoots his... Oh, he's got... He's got homing crabs. Homing crabs. Homing claws for his, come on. Actually, probably, now that I think about it, if I was playing one of the characters that was fully upgraded, I bet I wouldn't be dying so much, because you can, you know, you can, oops, dang it. I would have more life, so I wouldn't be dying so quickly, you know. So, anyway, let's finish the level. And, what the? Did he just cry about his wallet? Yeah, that sounds like Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab the coins, so. I'm jumping. Oh, okay. All right then. Well, we beat it with Mr. Krabs. Oh, yeah, I did. I hardly collected any coins at all. Wow. All right. Well, Mr. Krabs has taken a shot at going inside the pernicious pile of putulence that is SpongeBob's mind. But what else is in store for the SpongeBob and crew? Who else will take up the reins to fight inside his mind? Find out next time on SpongeBob HeroPants. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.